And there was a lunge forward, and now Joe Aston skates the right side, makes the blue line. Passes the puck in front, Jesson gets a shot away. Goss makes the save. Aston keeps hold of the puck, Stead backs it up. Harvey Stead drives up on the right side now, just tips it up and over. A fast skate in from Rosborough, keeping the pressure on, and now the puck's coming the other way. Brodie Jesson hits the blue line. Nice little delayed pass to Joe Aston. Tries to get the shot across to the front, blocked by the skater Kelly. Now Rosbottom skates forward, makes the puck, hits the halfway line, cuts to the right, tries to pull inside, shoot it through the defenseman's leg, and a forecheck and quick feet gets in front of the net. But now it's a counter-attack in the other direction. Mitchell King on the breakaway, the 1-0 makes the shot. Goss makes the save. Great play from Goss between the pipes as Mitchell King gets the breakaway. Makes it onto the net, and Brad Day makes a save. And pressure forward coming in there from Stuart Mogg from the Bees. And now a drive forward. Silverthorne delayed pass, Bailey Harewood pulls it through, try and take it round Stead, and a shot comes in. This time the puck drops alone to Danny Rose, skates in from the blue line to the top of the circle, makes light work of a quick release wrist shot and finds it in the top left-hand corner of the net to open the scoring for the Telford Tigers. First goal scored at 4 minutes and 36 seconds. A wrist shot from Danny Rose. Telford Tigers putting a lot of pressure on the front of the net. The puck's deflected away by the Bees, makes its way over to Danny Rose. He skates down for the top of the circle, makes light work of a quick release wrist shot, finding the top left-hand side of the net to start the ball rolling for the Telford Tigers with their first goal of the game. The Bees gain the lane from that. Kelly now looks at his options. Plant finishing the hit on the board. Mogg doesn't look happy at that at all as he looks back and gets off the ice. I think in his eyes that maybe came in a little bit late. He looked most frustrated by the fact that that hit was finished when it was hit. And a penalty coming now. And it's going on James Galazzi. There's been a couple of opportunities on the Telford Tigers power play with some nice passing the puck around into open space. A battle in front of the net, and a poke check gets the puck through. The work rate from the Bees there, they get the shot away. The pressure comes in. They've got a Bees player firm in front of Brad Day, lunging and pushing towards the puck. And it's goal number 1 for the Bees Ice Hockey Club on 14 minutes and 46 seconds, scored by Will Stead, keeping the pressure on the puck there at 14 minutes and 49 seconds. I think Brad Day made the initial save. It was a lot of digging around for the rebound, and it was Stead that did the business and put it in the back of the net. And we now find ourselves on a 1-1 game with 5 minutes and 11 seconds in the first. A break from the face-off from Finley Howells, tries to pull it inside Jackson, but his skate prevented the puck working its way through. Good play from Weaver through neutral ice, forward to Watkins. Backhanded pass through to McKinney, who tucks it in the back of the net. Beautifully executed, a straight back retaliation with a goal from Andy McKinney. A beautiful pass from Sam Watkins. Third assist going to Finley Howells. And 15 minutes and 2 seconds. It took the Telford Tigers all of 11 seconds to pull that lead back with a beautifully executed goal there from Andy McKinney. A backhanded pass from Sam Watkins after being fed the puck by Finley Howells. The three players working beautifully together to pull Goss out of position to give the Telford Tigers the second goal of the night to take us to 2-1. A couple of players locking out on the blue line now and looking fairly feisty, I think it's fair to say. McKinnon and Martin pushing and shoving each other, puck, grabbing and clutching at each other's stick. Martin hanging on to McKinney's stick. Martin switches sides. I wouldn't be surprised if those two spill over. This time Galazzi gives a little bit to McKinney, then comes across, reaching across with his stick. He might get a slash on that. And now Martin and McKinney square up, and Galazzi goes, if you want a bit, I'll give it you. Martin and McKinney was where the issue was at, but it was Galazzi that got involved, and I'm guessing Galazzi's going to pick himself up a slashing penalty. My goodness, Price, panked onto the right side. Suddenly Smith finds himself with the puck, feeds it forward to Lack, runs on from his stick. Oliver holds the lane, battles for the puck. Backup coming in from the Bees. Joshua Smith supporting Lack with the puck, but now it's carried out by Joe Aston. Gives it forward to Jesson. And a penalty coming. Both referees indicating the call there. Forward now, Luca shoots. Pad save from Goss. Stretching out, almost pulling the splits position as he goes down. Puck goes up and over. Goodison catches it. Rockets a pass over to Sam Watkins. Lays it off to the right side. Luca winds up, shoots. Rebound comes down. D-Man plays the puck away, 2 shots in front. I think it was Sam Watkins that fed it forward to Finley Howells, who put it in behind Goss. There was a bit of a scrum to try and get hold of the puck. It was bouncing around a little bit, and I think it was Sam Watkins that got it over to Finley Howells to put it in the back of the net on that back post area, scrubbing about and putting the puck in the back of the net, and we find ourselves on a 3-1 scoreline. Even-handed goal, I believe, scored by Finley Howells. Time of goal, 24 minutes and 31 seconds, I believe.
The Telford Tigers score 3 consolation clubs. Score number 46, Finley. Assisting.
Vladimir Luka taps it on to Goodison. Goodison skates it in, shoots from the circle. Tries to get it in front, and once again Lindgren's on the break on the left side. Switches side to side, weaving his way through the Telford defence. Gets the wrist shot away. Brad Day makes the save, feeds the puck to Goodison, who starts the counter-attack. Carries it round the net, pressure coming from Gabai. Dispossesses Goodison, but he still recovers it. A great recovery, he lost his footing there, gives it back to Weaver. Weaver banks it off the back of the net, skates out, feeds it forward. Some beautiful hands from the experienced Jonathan Weaver, and Corey Goodison setting up the play there, losing his footing and regaining it back. Vladimir Luka on the backhand, and he passes across to where Sam Watkins was waiting and tapped it on the back post. Vladimir Luka created the play, aims for the back right-hand post. Sam Watkins was there. From where I was stood, I couldn't quite see whether Sam got a tap on it. I think he did, or whether Luka sent it straight in the back of the net. It was one of the two of them. I'll just wait for the official announcement. 4-1 the scoreline. Time of goal. 33 minutes, 45 seconds. We're in a similar scoreline and a similar place in the game. A bit of locking out, and a penalty's been called. And is it Martin and Harewood once again? No, it was Martin and McKinney this time. Cross-checking called against Martin. Puck still there, still visible, still in play. You've got the Bees player Stead on one knee. Dumped down the ice, no icing of course, because the Bees are on the short-handed. Another 14 seconds left to kill on that. Harewood. Straight to Mitchell King, who fires it in the top right-hand side, about 2/3 of the way up the net. Harewood buying the time, setting up the play, passing on to the incoming Mitchell King to give a power play with just 6 seconds left. A power play goal scored by Mitchell King, set up by Bailey Harewood. Bradley Harewood, should I say, and that finds us on the Telford Tigers now taking to a 5-1 lead with that power play goal following that cross-check penalty. And now 5-1 in the Telford ice rink. Picks it up, takes it behind the net, puts the brake on, switches sides. Pressure coming in from the Bees. Feed the puck in front. There's a bit of a scram in front of Brad Day. The puck runs on into the corner. Jake Price picks it up, takes it on the backhand, switches sides onto the forehand, glides behind the net. Stead. Passes forward. Puck's loose in the slot. Brad Day was... And now Joe Aston ended up pretty much on top of Alan Lack. Stead. Off to the left side. Goodbye. Skates in, winds up for the shot. Stick save from Brad Day, holding strong against his post. Lack swinging at the puck. Silverthorne picks it up through neutral ice. Back to Fielder. Back as far as Goodison, forward to Silverthorne. Silverthorne walks in, passes to Mitchell King on the back post, gets a backhanded shot up, but he was underneath the puck, so scooped it over the crossbar. It runs into the corner, and Silverthorne, Stead, Mitchell King and Jackson wrestling for the puck, and Jackson rolls Mitchell King away, passes to the back post. McKenzie gets the one-time shot away, the puck's still loose. There's a scramble for the puck, and it was Jackson that looked like freezing it. If he did freeze it, it's a delay a game or penalty shot, but it's actually run behind his skates now. Nobody deliberately flows it down. The puck was still there under his skates, but Ross Bottom battling for the puck. Jessen tries to feed it through to Jack Watkins. Deflects up to the point. Goodison, backhand, feeds it on to McKinnon. Sends it round the boards. Jessen comes down, but banked off the wall by Mogg. Shot comes in, and the rebound's there, and it's Jody Jessen that picks it up. Jack Watkins made the initial shot. dropped down to Brodie Jesson. He was unable to get in the back of the net, so it ran from the backhand of Jesson onto the forehand of Finlay Howells, who tucked it in behind the netminder, and suddenly we find ourselves on 52 minutes and 7 seconds with that goal put in the back of the net by Finlay Howells from the backhand of Brodie Jesson, and the initial shot coming in from the boards sees the Telford Tigers take us to the scoreline that we're on last night, and 6-1, but there's still another 7 minutes and 53 seconds to play here at the Telford Ice Rink. Puck runs on into the corner. That was a good little set play there between McKenzie and Lindgren as they battle for the puck there. Now Jesson swings round to the puck. Shot comes in from McKenzie, shot and goal for McKenzie, for Zane McKenzie for Bees Hockey, as he got a bit of time on the puck, gets a quick release shot away. I think it's going to be awarded to him at any rate, and that's the second goal of the night for the Bees, making it a 1-1 period, scored on 18 minutes and 5 seconds in period 3, should I say, which gives us an overall time of 58.05 for the second goal of the night for the Bees. So 6-2 the scoreline.
Quite a satisfying weekend, I imagine.
Yeah, really important to get a good start. Last night's performance was excellent. We got going really well, and I thought we executed everything that we'd talked about before. I knew the Bees would come out tonight and make it very difficult. And the first period, halfway through the second period, they're competitors. They play hard. They make it really difficult to get pucks into the slot and create anything clean. And I think just the greater depth, the energy, a little bit more belief, and our execution in the end zone was very good. So delighted to get a good start on a 4-point weekend.
And as the programme goes, when you're looking at this, the sort of format at the moment is kind of like a mini league, isn't it, between the 4 teams for the top 2 to go through, and presumably it's just 1 week at a time.
Yeah, you got to win. You know, you've got to have the right mentality. We know we've got tough games coming up, Leeds, Milton Keynes next weekend, and then same sort of finish. So we know it's going to be tough. You've got to do what you can do. You've got to play hard, execute, and you can't afford. Like I said to the guys, we can't afford any passengers. We've all got to buy in. We've all got to play to the way we need to play, and that's something I thought we did very well last night.
And you've got a lot of depth back on your bench, probably one of the healthiest benches in terms of how this season has gone, where you're at the moment, and you're getting the opportunity for them all to play.
Yeah, well, last night we were able to rest a few guys towards the end of the game. Likewise tonight, Seaweaves. Same tonight. We have got depth. Please, everybody's healthy. We get Hoppo back into the mix, so that gives us 13 forwards and 7 defensemen. You know, unfortunately, Ross is going to be out to the end of the season with his hernia problems. But for me, that's part of our success is the depth. It's given us an opportunity every night. It gives us an opportunity when we're short, and guys have done a great job in jumping into spots and taking advantage. So, I really like our lineup. I think what's disappointing for us as a team, certainly the players, when they come in here tonight as league champions last week, place is rocking and the place is empty tonight.
Yeah.
You know, playoff hockey.
Must be difficult.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You know, tonight's fan base, nothing against the guys who are here. They made a lot of noise. But it's disappointing that you have so many seats empty. Appreciate everything's difficult for a lot of people at the moment, but just sharing my frustrations from the players' point of view. You know, the comments that you feel. We're league champions. We feel like we want a little bit more support, certainly when we're at home. So I think that's probably our only frustration this weekend.
And hopefully you can get down to the rink next weekend to see a great weekend of playoff hockey.
Yeah, look, I think every game's got something about it. There's a lot of energy in these games when you come to play playoff hockey for every team. It's do and die, isn't it? You've got to win your games to progress, and we want to keep playing for another week, and we want to make that Final Four, and we want to push for as hard as we can for that playoff success.
Thank you, Tom. Well done.
Cheers.